Welcome to my channel and thanks for tuning in once more again. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor to hit that subscribe button and like the video, comment your opinions, and why not share so someone else might be able to see and have a knowledge of what is actually going on in Africa. So, in this video, I shall be bringing to you a professor in one of the United States university and what he has to say in relation to what Africa is going through. Because a lot of people keep asking questions like, why is it that after being independent for quite a long time, Africa is still wallowing in poverty? So I want to let you know that where Africa is at the moment is not just as a result of African presidents or African leaders. It's not just as a result of the leaders, but it's a master plan. It's a premeditated master plan of the Western world to put Africa where it is so they can continue to take advantage of the enormous resources that is found in Africa. So you can hear for yourself as the professor explains exactly what is happening. So this is exactly why ever since Africa has been independent, they still continue to wallow in poverty because of the plan that has been organized, that has been made from the Western world to make sure that Africa never get near development. So take a look at this video and give me a comment on what you think about it.
Um, okay, so what I'm going to try and do is just give you some charts and a couple of tables just to paint a little bit of a picture that you already know. Okay, so what this presentation is fundamentally designed to say is this. Africa, historically, sub-Saharan Africa, has been fundamental to the global prosperity of the advanced countries. Okay? And Africa had a role to play. It has a role as a raw material producer. We will not allow sub-Saharan Africa to escape that. Okay, we do everything to keep sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished. It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that. Okay, and this means all the economic structures, all the global institutions, and the economics we teach everyone is all designed to keep Africa exactly where it is. And whether it is Europe or US or now China, it's always the same. We need Africa to be impoverished because we need those raw materials and we need them dirt cheap. Okay, so that's the message. It doesn't mean to say that there's nothing Africans can do. Of course there is. Okay, but this is the opposition that they're fighting. This is what it's about. Because if Africa does do something different, I assure you living standards of all those in Europe and North America and Asia is going to fall. Okay, and that is a big price to pay. I assure you that the West is not going to allow that without a big fight. Okay, so this is what it's fundamentally about. What I want to show you is how these structures are operating. It's just 20 minutes, so we can't do very much, but just to give you a little bit of an idea. And why I keep the ideology part there is because we are part of the producers of ideology. At universities and academic institutions, we are complicit in this whole enterprise. Okay, so the job of many Western academics is to convince Africans they have to keep doing what they're doing. Okay, and to show them it's your fault that you're poor. It's not our fault. It's your fault that you're poor. You know, so this is what we do in academic institutions, and I want to show that as well.
So, as you must have heard from the video, it has been a premeditated master plan from the Western world for Africa to continue to be where it is, for Africa to continue to stay in poverty. So, irrespective of the efforts that the African leaders, some of them, I'm not saying all of them, some of them, the Western world have always make sure that these leaders that want to distinguish themselves are being taken away. So you have heard from the professor. And so what I'm trying to say here is that Africa being where it is at this moment is not something that we can say that we can blame it. We can give like a 100% blaming Africans for where Africa is. No, it is a master plan from the Western world. They have all made sure that the Western policy, the Western foreign policy on Africa is to place Africa where it is. All the aids they claim, all the help they claim that they want to help Africa is all to make sure that Africa doesn't move from where it is so that they can benefit from the enormous resources that Africa has. So I thought it wise to bring this video again because it's an old video. I don't know if some of you might have come across this video. It's it's an old video. So I just thought it wise to bring it again to remind us that where Africa is at the moment is not just a problem to be blamed, like to be placed on African leaders. It's not just a problem to be placed on Africans themselves, but the Western world has made sure that everything is being organized to put Africa where it is so they can benefit from the resources of Africa. So thank you for watching. I wish to see you in the next one. Thank you and God bless you all.